Bonjour à tous, welcome to my channel French with Deepika. This is part 7 of lesson 4, so let's get started. Okay, so this is part 7 of lesson 4, Kalu et malade, and I will be discussing the negative interrogation, that is l'interrogation négative. Okay, negative questions and how to respond them. So the topic is l'interrogation négative AC. L'interrogation négative means negative interrogation. Okay, negative question and C. Here C is yes. And how to respond them. So before we move on to the l'interrogation négative, we all know that there are three forms of interrogation, asking questions. First is l'intonation, which is intonation, raising the voice. Second form is ask, by adding ask. Okay, by adding ask. And third is l'inversion. Okay, so these are the three forms of asking questions. Okay, so l'interrogation négative means when we are asking the questions in negative sentence. Okay, so we all know that negative sentence is formed by adding no, then there is a verb, and then pa. Yes, either side of the verb. So negative questions are formed in the same way. So same way we make the negative form for intonation and ask, just by adding ne pas either side of the verb. For example, vous ne parlez pas français. See, we have added ne pas either side of the verb. This is verb. Yes, parler. To speak, vous ne parlez pas français means you do not speak French. Okay, so this is the first form, intonation, right? Second form is ask. So for ask also, we add ne pas either side of the verb. Est-ce que vous ne parlez pas français? Don't you speak French? Yes, don't you speak French? So this is your second form. Okay. Now when you have your third form, that which is inversion, so how you are going to place ne pas? So for inversion, we know that we take the verb first. Take this example only. Parler, vous, and then français. Okay, this is the way. Now if you have to add negative, if you have to make it negative, you are going to add na pas. So na will come before the verb. Okay, but pa will not come after the verb, it will come after the pronoun, which is vous, which is vous. So it will be ne parlez-vous pas français. This also means don't you speak French? So here are some examples of negative form of inversion. Ne parlez-vous pas français? Ne regardes-tu pas la télé? Okay. So in the negative form, the pa is placed after the pronoun in third form, which is inversion. Okay. Now we all know how to make the questions in affirmative form or negative form. Okay. And we all know that if you want to reply to those questions, we use oui, which is yes, or no, which is no. Yes. For yes, it is oui, and for no, it is no. Right? But there is one more form when you have to say yes. It is C. But when to use C and when to use oui, okay, we are going to learn this. So now just take this normal example, simple example. Vous parlez français? Okay, if this is the question, it is an affirmative question. We have not used ne pas. Okay, this is an affirmative question. So either you can say yes, oui, je parle français. Yes, yes, I speak French. Or you can say no, je ne parle pas français. Yes, these are the two ways to say the answer. Okay, oui, je parle français. No, je ne parle pas français. Now, if you have to use C, the question has to be in negative form. The question has to be in negative form. If you see the example over here, it is written Vous ne parlez pas français. You do not speak French. But when you are disagreeing with this, you have to use si. Yes, I speak French. The question is, you do not speak French. You are disagreeing with this statement. The question has to be in negative and you are disagreeing that question. Then you use si. If someone asks you, vous ne parlez pas français, you do not speak French, but you do speak French. So you will say, si, je parle français. Yes, I speak French. Okay. Here you are not going to use oui because the question is in negative form. Okay. So you will say, si, je parle français. Yes, I speak French. Okay. Okay, now second question is ne regarde-t-il pas la télé? The second question is ne regarde-t-il pas la télé? This question is also in negative form, okay? It means doesn't he watch TV? And if you are disagreeing with the statement, that means he does watch TV, so you have to answer si, il regarde la télé. Yes, he watches television, right? Ne regarde-t-il pas la télé? And if you are not agreeing with this statement, you can write si il regarde la télé. So this is the exercise. Répondez en utilisant oui, si ou no. Okay, so respond by using yes. This also means yes or no. Okay. Yes, yes or no. So we all know when to use si. So first is vous aimez le football? Do you like football? So you can write either oui, j'aime le football. I like football. Or you can also write no, je n'aime pas le football. Yes, both the answers are correct. Yes, I like football. No, I don't like football. Got it? Now for second question, n'allez-vous pas souvent au restaurant? It means don't you go to the restaurant often? Souvent is often. Don't you go to the restaurant often? But this is the negative question, but you are disagreeing with this. You do often go to the restaurant. So you can write si, je vais souvent au restaurant. Yes, I often go to the restaurant. Okay. And if you agreeing with this statement, yes, you do not go to the restaurant often, you can write no, je ne vais pas souvent au restaurant. Okay. Souvent au restaurant will come as it is. Okay. So if you are disagreeing with the negative question, you can write yes, which is si, je vais souvent au restaurant. And if you are agreeing with this statement that you do not go often to the restaurant, you can say no, je ne vais pas souvent au restaurant. Okay, so that's it for today. We'll continue with the same exercise in the next video. Like, share, hit subscribe. Till then, bonne journée. Au revoir.